Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing quick review of this Skykinger smartwatch and fitness tracker with IP68 waterproof protection, comes with heart rate detection, blood oxygen measuring, sleep detection, has a large 1.32 inches touchscreen, Bluetooth, everything what we need, everything what we want here. Also some description, but I'm going to take it out of the box, connect it to the app and then test it for you and let you know how it has been performing. So let's take it out here. It comes with this nice charging cradle which can be very helpful, makes it much easier to charge. And it comes also with a short quick start guide with the QR code to download the free app. But we get also the QR code on the watch itself. The watch is very beautiful, stylish from all the sides. It comes with this standard 24mm watch band which you can even replace if you like. Here we have the charging pins and the sensors in the back, and we can turn it on like this or with the wrist gesture. And so it's very easy to charge here on this cradle. The app is the very well-known Fit app, and so we can add this watch here easily. And the one which we have to select is at the bottom, that's the HM19. And so you can see it's already connected, very easy. I've been using this watch now for 2 days and it has been showing very solid performance. So I'm concentrating at the moment at the watch, and after that I'm going to show you the app here as well. What I noticed is that it has a very responsive screen. This is absolutely amazing. One of the nicest screens which I've ever seen in this class. What's really nice, we have this more or less standard screen setup. We have on top, we have the status info with a lot of information, with the battery, even with the battery percentage. That's also very rare. We have the settings here, and we have the brightness, different brightness. We can make it pretty dim and increase the brightness a lot. And I've tested this even outside, and it was absolutely no problem to see it even in direct sunlight. It's very positive. And inside, it's even on the lowest setting, it's usually enough, so we can save a lot of battery. Battery consumption has been at around 15% per day, so we should get easily about up to a week. But we have to adjust it manually. There's no automatic setting, there's no brightness sensor built in, so we can activate then here also the vibration. We can have it off or medium or strong. This is super helpful and make sure that it will wake you up in the morning when you have set the alarm. I'm going to show you the alarm later. I've tested it this morning and it gave me enough vibration to wake up easily, really nice. Then we have QR code. Then we have also a theater mode, and we have even a low power mode, which is then of course disabling the vibration and dimming the screen and some other things. Then underneath we have the notifications. We can open that and it gives us a lot of text, very detailed text, long text, absolutely no problem, but we cannot delete single ones. We can only clear all of them. That's the only possibility we have. But when it's full, it will automatically delete the oldest one. Then on the right side, we have all the information about the fitness activity or everything which we have been doing during the day. Really nice. Then here on the right side, we have the health information about the heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, these things. Then we have the weather information up to a full week. That's really nice. Also something which we don't see on every watch. And then we have the shutter release, which I'm also going to show, and the music player and breeze training. And then on the left side we have again almost everything again, but also some other things. Here we have this very special menu option. You can see it works really good. It's absolutely amazing. I've seen a lot of watches in this class, but none of them worked like that. This is really, really nice. I don't say it's super helpful, but it's super fancy to play around with that. I prefer the normal straight menu option, but this is something which is super fancy. So I'm setting it now back here. What I've been showing you is the grid view, but I prefer more the list view, and then it looks like this. And so we have a lot of same or similar information as I've been already showing you, like also the sleep information. You can see how much information we get already on the watch. That's absolutely amazing. Here we can also check directly the heart rate and start some exercising. We have 3 different pages. We have this main page and we have this page, and on this page we can stop it. Unfortunately, there is no current time, and of course it's not multitasking, so we cannot go back to the main screen and check the time. But we have a lot of different possibilities which we can start and track. Then we have the blood pressure. As you can see, we can measure it directly here. The SpO2, same thing. Whether we have already seen shutter, same thing. Player as well. Breathe training as well. Then we have the settings, and some of the settings are of course also apps like the timer. The timer starts at 10 minutes and we have 20 minutes, and then it goes up to 3 hours. There's nothing in between and nothing we could set on our own. The good thing is we can go back to the main screen and then come back, and so we can see it was running in the background. So this is some kind of a multitasking and really helpful. We have also some kind of game. We have 2 games here, the birds game, and you can see that here. Or we have this one here, which I've never played, but it's really nice that we have some of the games. And then we have also this stopwatch here with some lap timing, really nice. And we can also see the alarms, and we can not only see them, we can also activate or deactivate that. Of course, we cannot change that here. We have to change that in the app, but at least we can see the time and the days where it has been activated. That's super helpful. And again, the menu view, the brightness, vibration, theater mode, everything which we had already, reset, power off, about, and app download, QR code. So you can see we have really a lot of information. And what's the best thing, again, this is the very sensitive screen which is reacting super fast on everything. And here we can see all the information which we have on the app. We have the steps, and for almost everything we have the day information, we have the weekly information, we have the monthly overview what we have been doing. Same thing of course for the sleep and also for the heart rate, or we could go back to previous days. Then we have the continuous heart rate which we could check here for the day and week and months. And then the blood pressure, of course, for the blood pressure there's no continuous monitoring, there's no 24/7 monitoring. You have to measure it on the spot. You have to say I want to measure it, like here as well for the blood oxygen. It's the same thing. The only thing which you can continuous monitor is the heart rate. And then we have the history of the sports activity which we have been starting on the watch. So we have some history data underneath. You can see I've been running for 5 minutes on the treadmill to check the accuracy, and you can see it shows 671 steps, and I have a very accurate treadmill, and the treadmill has been showing 680 steps. So it was only off by 1%. So the watch is really accurate in measuring the steps. And so of course we can see all the details here about our fitness activity. Then we have the settings here, connection details, then watch faces. We can download a lot of different watch faces, which I've done. By the way, you can also long press on the watch to change the watch faces. I think there are about 5 or 6 on the watch, and you can replace only one of them. Of course, the other ones are fixed on the watch and you can replace just one. You have to be a little bit patient, but you can see there are a lot which you can select. Just push and it will install it then directly on the watch. Then we have notifications. For a lot of apps you can activate or deactivate that. If you need notification for another app which you don't find here, you can turn on the others. But of course it will be an all or nothing, so it could be also a little bit too much. I've tried that and it gave me a lot of notifications, so I turned it off again. But it has actually nothing to do with the watch itself, and maybe they can upgrade this over time in the app. But the good thing, it works really reliable. Especially I had on the phone and messaging, and it gave me instant notification. But of course we cannot make or take a phone call from the watch. There's no speaker, there's no microphone built in, we cannot add a SIM card, and there's also no texting like for messaging reply. Then we have the alarms. We can add 3 alarms: they activate, deactivate them, release the shutter of the mobile phone with a wrist gesture, then some other settings and a lot. I mean, you have the time format, the unit, not disturb. That's really important. You can set a not disturb. You have to be a little bit careful. I had it, I think, at 0.30, I mean, between midnight and 1 a.m. and it gave me like almost a 24/7 not disturb. So I highly recommend to not use the time between midnight and 1 o'clock. So I adjusted it to 1 a.m. to 8 a.m., basically the time where I'm sleeping. And so during this time, of course, it doesn't do anything. And so that worked then perfectly for me. Then you can set a reminder to move. Continuous heart rate detection is between nothing, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. Then we can activate or deactivate the music control on the watch. Battery saving, same thing as on the watch. We have a lot of different languages which we can activate on the watch. Automatic lock, also something important which not every watch has. Can choose between 5 seconds and 30 seconds. I had it on 5 seconds, of course, to get a little bit more battery to reach 1 week of battery lifetime. If you have 30 seconds or increase the brightness or have also shorter heart rate detection or so, then of course it will reduce the battery. Then the quick view means the wrist gesture. It has been actually working pretty good. That means when you shake or rotate your wrist, it will show the time. It was not super responsive, but usually it was reacting after about, I would say, 0.5 seconds, which is definitely enough, but it saves also some battery, which I think is a good thing. But we cannot adjust the sensitivity. But what's really good, we can adjust or make a schedule for a valid period. So I have activated it only during the day, so it won't happen during the night. That's really good. So when you're sleeping and you're doing that, it won't show the screen. This is good. So you don't have to do anything when you go to bed. It will automatically adjust that. And we have also water drink reminder. We can adjust the weather setting and we can activate some reminders. You can see a special female thing, so I deactivate that again for me. And in the profile you can connect this app to Google Fit, so it will then transfer all the fitness activity to Google Fit, which is also a really good thing. So overall we can definitely confirm that it's a very nice, beautiful, solid watch. It has been very comfortable to wear. Also the watch band has been very comfortable. Everything has been working really good and solid. So if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.